behind them by Thomas Vermaelen, former Arsenal man. It'll go for a corner kick. I'll tell you what, if Italy could grab a second before half-time, then it would be a long way back for Belgium due to Italy's impressive defensive record. And again, Bonucci, Chiellini going up from the back. I've already seen Bonucci with the ball in the back of the net. It was chalked off, rightly so, for an offside, but a very tight offside call. The Italian fans giving their praise and support from the sidelines then. In the stands, it will be Verratti who will take this corner. Remember that he is on a yellow card along with Yuri Tielemans in this game, so those two will have to be careful. But Verratti puts his right arm into the air and he'll look to deliver this one. Right-footed outswing and delivery. It's a decent-looking ball. It's headed away at the near post, though. It was picked up on the edge of the area. Chiesa! Oh, and he's just put that one wide. So close. The goal-scoring hero from the last round against Austria has just not got the bend he wanted. I have to say, I think Courtois is beaten.
Well, he really fancied that one, Chiesa. He lines it up, and I have to disagree. I think that Courtois, he had the momentum. I think he saw it early enough and was getting across to the corner. It was, as you say, a good height for the goalkeeper, but it was hit with venom all the same. It would have been an interesting battle, and Chiesa, well, he's a player who's playing with bags of confidence at the moment, and I have to agree with your assertion, James. If Italy get a second before the break, Belgium need a real change-up of mentality at half-time, because at the moment, I think one goal might just be a push for them.
We're closing in on half-time then, and it's Belgium 0, Italy 1. And since taking the lead through Nicolo Barella on the 31st minute, Italy have looked quite assured and confident, especially at the back. They're nullifying the threat that Kevin De Bruyne has, and Romelu Lukaku is being marked out of the game pretty well by Giorgio Chiellini and Leonardo Bonucci. It is quite a physical battle, but it's the one that the two Italian defenders are winning at the moment. I think Lukaku just needs someone in around him a bit closer to try and help him out. But Italy did have an opportunity to make it 2-0 and double their advantage when the ball fell to Federico Chiesa around the edge of the area. Right-footed strike, tried to bend it around the defender and into the bottom corner. Just didn't get the bend that he wanted. But it's Belgium 0, Italy 1.
Yeah, you can see the frustration from Romelu Lukaku. He's dropping back out of that front man role and almost into central attacking midfield to try and get into the engine room and catalyse something. He's not getting much service. As you say, he's been marked expertly out of the game, and that trusty 3-4-3 is almost morphing into a 3-5-2 as he just tries to get in on the action. When we have seen him as well, it just seems to be a sea of white shirts that get straight around him, and it's just not happening for him at the moment.
It's not. It is happening for Italy, though, as Chiesa now comes forward and he drives infield, then gets away from a couple challenges. Now it is towards the left-hand side of the field with Spinazzola. Now Insigne goes back towards the halfway line. Chiellini, first time ball into the path of Verratti. Now it is with Jorginho. Jorginho, he absolutely fired that into the path of Federico Chiesa, who did superbly well to control it and then get the ball back towards his defence as Insigne now has it. Insigne goes for a long ball forward and it's a decent looking one. It's going to find Spinazzola. Spinazzola low ball into the penalty area. A chance now at the near post then for Immobile trying to get room for a shot. Still has possession. Right footed strikes it on the turn and that one's been blocked away. Oh, Immobile, the initial chance when it came in towards him at the near post. He should have hit it first time or at least got a shot away. He didn't. He took too long. Jorginho still has possession though. Back towards the halfway line where Bonucci has it and he'll go to Donnarumma. What an opportunity for Ciro Immobile.
Well, twice there in the space of one movement, he held onto the ball too long. He found himself at the near post, fluffed his lines, could have squared it, decided to go himself alone. Belgium managed to get red shirts back behind the ball, just forced him away from goal and then couldn't really turn. It was just too late. Promising, and questions asked of Belgium again, though, once again.
Yeah, Insigne coming forward now. He cuts in field away from Tielemans, right-footed, bends one towards the top right corner, and what a goal that is from Lorenzo Insigne. He's already had a sight like that in his first half. And this time he hits the postage stamp in the top right corner. Absolutely brilliant. Tielemans couldn't bring him down because he was on a yellow card, so he let him go inside of him. And what a hit by Lorenzo Insigne. 2-0.
Well, we've castigated Belgium time. Laxness in defence and coupled with that bluntness up top, this was a recipe for disaster, and it's the worst possible time to concede. A fantastic finish though, taking nothing away from Lorenzo Insigne. What a finish that is. He took it straight away from Courtois. The bend makes it look delicious too. Sails past the goalkeeper, and now this looks, to me, at an early stage, this could just be an unassailable lead.
Well, our Italy putting 1 foot into the semi-final stage Euro 2020. They were 1-0 up, they're now 2-0 up. Belgium 0, Italy 2, right on the stroke of half-time as well. And it's Lorenzo Insigne with a superb hit. He had a sighter midway through the first half with the one around sort of 20-ish yards out when he tried to bend it in the top right corner. Well, he got another opportunity. He drove forward, then down the left-hand side, cuts in field, then away from Tielemans, who had to let him go past him because he was already on a yellow card. But then the defending, Toby Alderweireld, just sort of waiting on the edge of the box, not pressurising. Insigne says, all right, I'll have a go from, well, around 20 yards out again. Right-footed, just puts it in the top right corner. It's a superb hit. It's Belgium 0, Italy 2.
Belgium now have it all to do, and again Doku finds himself into their box, and I tell you what, there's a decision to be made here. James, I think we're going to have a penalty.
I think we do have a penalty as well. Just having a look at that one when I looked back up at the screen then, and it's Jeremy Doku. We said he's not really done a great deal in this first half. Now they'll have a look at this one on the replay. It's Di Lorenzo who goes in. Oh, is that a penalty? I mean, he'd maybe just get slightly ahead of Di Lorenzo, gives him a little nudge in the back, but I mean, I don't think there's enough for me for him to go over so exuberantly. I don't think Di Lorenzo's gotten that bad. For me, I don't think that's a penalty.
It certainly falls into the soft category, but I tell you what, we've criticised at times Jeremy Doku's contribution.